You know what, guys? I want to throw in the towel. I want to. You see this box? It's empty. Again. It's empty again. Yeah. So let's talk about what happened. Again. So my first camera, middle of winter, I'm using a rod that is way too flexible, and when I ended up casting, first of all I was using I think a 15-pound braid, so when the rod ended up going like that, it ended up being like a slingshot, and either the force snapped the line or something snapped. It was on the float. I actually went to go get it, and by the time I got out to the float, it dropped out of the float. Yeah. So that was my first camera, not this camera. So me trying to get some footage the other day. I'm in Atlantic City, casting into the surf. But the problem is, you know, when I'm using my GoFishCam now, I got it on a perfect setup. It's a perfect setup for freshwater. So when I went to go cast it into the Atlantic Ocean, I probably had enough line to get across the lake, not across the ocean. So my camera ended up going all the way out there, and my frustrations went all the way up here too. So I'll tell you what, I ain't giving up on this thing. But these are things that are gonna happen, and that's why I'm making these videos, is to show you what not to do with your GoFishCam. So if you feel like, you know, you're gonna lose your camera, you gotta take certain steps to not lose your camera. You know, I was completely set, but I wasn't set for saltwater. So if you make sure you got, if you're throwing it into the ocean, make sure you got enough line on that thing, because I sure as hell didn't. So now I gotta get new cameras, and yes, plural, because I needed two to begin with. As unfortunate as it is, and as expensive as it will be, it's well worth the time and the money. You know, this camera is fucking awesome. When a fish bites on this thing, it's insane. And even with like when a fish bites it, it's really cool. But I just like putting it on the bobber and just hanging out on my boat and just watching it on my phone. And especially if you're around where a bunch of catfish are, they'll come up right to it, and it's nuts. The thing gets amazing shots. I'm really pissed off. And both times I was using a beautiful SD card that's expensive, so yeah, I'm not too thrilled. But I will tell you that I'm definitely not calling it quits. These things are kick-ass. It's just, there's definitely, just gotta be careful. Because as bad as I want to get footage, and as bad as I want to troll this thing behind my boat, it's gonna take at least another 2 weeks. And that's painful. But, yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, I gotta learn the hard way, but I have so many plans for this damn thing. I want to use it in night vision. I want to drop it down to the bottom, pull it up, reel it in a little bit so the camera lines up perfectly, watch a catfish take it. Yeah, I got plans and plans and plans. When you're in clear water, this thing is you can see everything. There's nothing you're gonna miss. You can dumb down the pixels and it still is perfect. So I love it. Too bad I lost it. If you guys feel my pain, hit a like. Subscribe so you can later see in the future videos me kick some ass with the GoFishCam. Call me a jackass, go right ahead in the comments. But as always, fish on.